Why do y'all be entrapping, man?
I never.
Meaning what? Meaning
Who did what?
Why do a lot of these men that's coming in my that I'm talking to lately is saying there is an uptick in finding out the kid ain't theirs after 2 to 3 years old?
I can't identify with it. I don't know.
Can you explain why women would do that?
I don't. I guess finances. I would hope that the man that would be getting trapped at least
You
would
saying
be
it's
like,
only broke women doing that?
I guess.
Not
I mean, that would be,
women,
in my opinion, that
but
would be the
doing it
only
to
thing
men
that
with
makes
money.
sense. Is like you don't
Yeah.
know who the baby father is, so pick the guy that's the better financial option.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that would make sense to
So
me.
all
anyways.
y'all are going on the record to say if it was you, you would admit, hey, look, that ain't yours.
Yeah. I don't got time for them problems.
So you'd be like, Bo, he'll be like, baby, that ain't yours.
I believe Bo.
Yeah. This not your
Yeah,
baby.
you ain't like, Bo probably gonna be in the kitchen kicking. Put that baby down, that ain't yours.
Yeah. Yeah. This not your baby.
God damn, but you ain't gonna do it before he signed the birth certificate. You gonna wait till
No, she'll do it early.
before.
Now, Laisha, she might.
You gonna
It's
get
not yours. Before the baby come
Laisha,
out,
you
it's
gonna
not
wait.
yours.
You gonna wait to
how
find
do you know
out
what he is though?
And White, let me tell you something about me, right? I'm gonna tell you something so real. The men in my family, right, take such pride in how I am because what they know is I would stand in a man's face and I think that I'm so like that I'll be like, that's not your baby. You want to stay? I know you do. Come on, let's go home.
What?
A pimp named Slickback? Okay, we see.
Well, I will say this to y'all defense.
I'm not gonna lie, so you could stay. I would actually think that it's a flex that I could tell you the truth and you would still stay. So I would definitely tell you the
What
truth.
should be the punishment for a woman who do that? From a
Who
lady's mouth?
lie?
If a woman did that to a man, what should be the punishment?
If she lies, go get your sister so your sister could beat ass. I ain't gonna lie.
That's it? An ass
That
whooping?
too, but no.
Yeah,
the thing.
like
all she get is an
The
ass
He
reason
get
why-
18 years old, 18 years of child support.
She just get
But-
an ass
so
whooping.
that's
You
the
need
thing,
an
though.
ass whooping.
Hold on. That's the
And
reason
you need
why
all your
I would
money
never
back.
lie
I'm not
like
gonna lie,
that.
that too. You need your money back that you spent.
No, yeah. That's the reason why I
Yeah.
would never lie about that. If I lied,
He
and
get
collected
a
child
refund and she get
support,
her ass whooped. That's all.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, she needs to go to jail because do you know the amount of money that is accrued over 18 years? That's why I would never do that. I feel like women who do that, it's not many who do, but women who do that and they collect child support or their man stays and takes care of their child, I think they should be sued. And then the
Yeah, I
amount
agree.
of money that is paid out, I think that's a criminal amount of money. And I think that they should not be free because that's crazy. So no, I don't agree with none of that. And I think they should go to jail. Just like men who don't pay their child support should be in jail. I think both of them should get the same punishment.
So versus what y'all said, what is actually happening?
Nothing.
Oh, I don't. Well, no, they can. I think that they can sue civilly. I don't know what happens legally.
Ain't
I
shit
don't
happening
know.
about it.
Yeah,
I don't know nothing about it.
I'm gonna tell you what's happening. We're in the legal side. Oh, this ain't your baby. Oh, my fault. Just take him on child support. Goodbye, sir.
Or if he signed the birth certificate, oh, this ain't your baby. Oh, well, you have to go find the father, have him declare to be the father, and then we'll take you off of child support.
And that's maybe. And that's
No,
maybe.
5 years in jail behind that.
That's maybe.
I gotta go find the father.
Yeah, but that's maybe though. That's not every
Yeah, like
state.
if you sign the birth
Once the
certificate,
guy
you
signed
don't
the
just
birth
come up off of
certificate,
it.
He's kind of like the father. Most states don't let you off like that. It's even if you find a biological father, it's very sad.
You telling me even if I go find a biological father, they're not gonna let me off?
Because signing the birth certificate was voluntary. That was a choice.
You want to know what's jacked up about it though?
Signing the birth certificate is a choice, and they feel like if you made the choice, then you're stuck with it.
Hold the hell on. You mean to tell me y'all women ain't out marching to change that shit?
We have. I've signed stuff.
I ain't never seen nobody out there marching to change that.
Hold on.
Let me tell you this story.
Why y'all men not marching to change it? That's your job.
We
Y'all
are. There's
marching
male
for
advocates.
LGBT,
there's
but
male-
y'all not
there's
marching
male
for
advocates.
illegitimate.
Yeah,
Yes, we
change
are.
that.
Definitely
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
There's a
No,
reason
because-
why we know about it today is because men have been pushing against it. But I would
Oh
say
my
even what's
God.
even more egregious about it though is that y'all and this is just speaking of women in general.
This is
Mhm.
crazy.
Women in general are not actively fighting for it because it benefits them. But not
for sure.
only that, they are actually actively fighting against mandatory birth
DNA test.
mandatory DNA test at birth.
So
Which
you
would actually
telling me
alleviate a lot
So
of the
you're
which would
telling me
alleviate
Yeah.
that there's a highly likelihood of women marching for gender non-conforming than there is changing the rules on illegitimate children.
For sure.
This,
Yeah.
What the
no,
fuck?
y'all do it.
Once you sign
Men
that
should
birth
be doing
certificate,
it.
it's over, especially if you married her. That's even
I
worse.
can't believe we have these
So
type of women,
you
bro.
definitely not getting your net off the hook. It's almost a guarantee it's not going to come off. I know in the state of Alabama for sure. It doesn't matter if the biological father around or not. That husband is still legally responsible for that child. It's going to really take that woman to say, you know what, she's going to have to be the one to release him from those things. But the law, and I know someone personally that went through this years ago. She went through this personally. The law would not allow that man off the hook. She had to really go and say, you know what, stop things like that.
So it's
Because
left up to her.
It's a sad situation, huh?
So it's left up to her, and if she hate me, she
It's
keep
left
me
up to her. It's 100% left up to her. Yeah.
Oh
and actually it's also it's actually pretty difficult to prove paternity fraud.
Yeah.
With the way that the laws are currently set up, it's pretty difficult to do it because you have to prove that she willingly knew that you were not the father and then told you were the father.
Facts.
How the hell do you prove that?
Exactly.
It's tough. You'd have to have text messages or something.
That's
crazy,
the point.
It's extremely unlikely.
Difficult to prove.
So
The way that it's
what's an
currently
example
set
of
up is
somebody
extremely
proving it?
difficult to prove.
What's an example of somebody proving that she?
And
Like, he would literally have to
she
have her
was
on camera, or she have to go in the courtroom and say, yes, I knew he was not the father, and I purposely went and put him on, and I purposely told him he was the father.
Are you telling me I got to sit around with a camera and
Maybe
spy on her to make a
maybe
mistake
she
and
was
slip up
already
and talk
pregnant.
about?
A
Or just get a
scenario where
DNA
she was
test
already
very
pregnant.
early.
Remember, this is why I say men back in the day would marry those women, and then they find out years later that Johnny ain't the daddy. So now,
When did
these
DNA
men
test become? What year was it?
What
I
year
was
did
thinking the
condoms come
80s,
out? 'Cause
90s.
I think it was like the
Nuts.
80s, early 90s. Yeah, like 91,
90s.
87.
So women been running game that long?
Yeah.
What year did
Yes.
condoms
I mean, they
come
didn't have the
out?
technology. They didn't have the
Damn.
technology to have DNA tests.
You know
The
how
same way
people
they didn't have
finding out?
technology to match like DNA to, you know, the certain rape kits and fingerprinting and all. They didn't have it.
You know how they finding out? Ancestry, because that's my story.
Ancestry.com.
Finding out that them ancestry,
that's ancestry.
my here's his DNAs and stuff. That's
Wait,
how I
that
found out.
happened to you?
Oh yeah, I found out the man was not my father too. Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Now we got to pull it back. She done brought up a condolences
So
situation.
shit,
No,
We're not a
I'm
condolence.
sorry.